Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Hello farmers, welcome back to Ravenport. Right where we left off pretty much. Other than I have a worker sowing this field here with soybeans, along with this field is being soybeans, and now we're going to get to the corn. Put some more chaff into our bunker, and then we'll have to turn this field over, I don't want to say rather quickly, but the quicker the better. This is what kind of is making the money, and hopefully we'll make some more cash. Hopefully there'll be a patch sometime soon now that Giants is back to work. And maybe we'll get a patch and we'll get actually the 360 that we are requesting kind of from the economy page instead of getting $200. I mean, that's we'll basically be getting another $160,000, maybe another 170 or 80, because we get a little bit more than a million liters of chaff out of this field. But the fun part is when it comes time to compact it. That's always a blast. It takes about 20, actually probably closer to half an hour to compact all this chaff. I'm begging for course play. Course play would be really, really good. Just set a worker on compacting the chaff. That way I don't have to do it for half an hour. I can do like contracts or something. But it does feel a little bit good, even though we're down to 25 grand, but we have paid off some of our loan. Now we only owe 2.5 million. It seems like a lot, but yeah, it's something that can be paid off quickly as long as I don't keep buying stuff. But I really want to buy another field, and that's going to come back and bite me at some point. I'd like to buy that field right there, the one that we were going to buy last time, but we ended up buying all those fields over there and combining them into one. So today, obviously, we're just going to kind of focus on this field here. Get all the chaff into the bunker, compacting it. Obviously, I'm going to have to plow it. I don't think that's going to need lime. And after the John Deere is done over there, he'll come over here and plant some more corn. Give me enough. That's good right there. Let's get off the field. Today I decided to use our trailer instead of the loading wagon because, well, it was already hooked to the truck when I logged on, so that's what we're using. That's what we'll be using. I'm going to try to pile it somewhat high, but not too high. See how good. Last time I tried spreading out so it'd be easier to compact it, but it seemed like it took just as long to compact it as it did before. So I didn't really see much of a difference. So I'll just stack it high, so when it comes time to unload the silage, I won't have to move the belt as much. And I would love to really start doing some landscaping work, but we don't have the cash. I would like to. I'm still trying to figure out why I can't place another horse paddock down by the other one, but you know, maybe when the weekend comes up, maybe I'll dig into it just a little bit more. Maybe I need to go on the test map, and maybe I need to flatten out the area. Maybe the area is too bumpy and hilly. Maybe the object is like the ground sticking up too high in one section. I have no idea. But let's get to collecting the chaff out of this field so we can compact it and maybe do some contracts. There's quite a few fertilizing contracts and some harvesting ones too. It'd be nice to bring in just a little bit of extra cash today. I mean, we brought in quite a bit of cash this morning. But, yeah, more money, the better. And just like that, we're just about done. Headed up to get our last, well, about maybe 2/3 of a trailer full of chaff. Somewhere around there. We should get like 60,000 liters. but he may have to make a couple passes. I don't think the header's going to be wide enough, like it never is. It usually have to go grab the last strip. Yeah, see, there's always one little tiny strip. And then I think the John Deere might be done fertilizing that field, seeding and fertilizing the field. But we'll have to get this truck plowing this field. And once he gets going, then maybe we can get the John Deere going a little bit afterwards. I might be using the case tractor to compact the chaff because I think I'm going to try to... I think I can put dualies on the case tractor. I think. I'm not sure. We shall see shortly. We'll find out together. But I think when I was putting the narrow tires on it, I think I saw where I could put dualies on it. I think just on the rears, not the fronts, which is fine. But the more tires you have, the better to compact that chaff. Anything to make it faster. That's all I'm saying. Let's go ahead and get this last little bit of chaff that we have here. Yeah, if Giants happens to patch this to where that we get what we're supposed to from the BGA, yeah, we'll be getting a lot more cash than what we've been getting, and that's going to help us out a lot. Is there anything left in here? Nope, nothing left in here. So it is empty. So like I said, about 60,000 liters, and that's what we got. So let's go dump it in our favorite silo. One of these days, maybe, we'll own that field number 8 over there, but that's like $1 million. And maybe we'll put some corn in there like there is now and do some chaff as well. One of these days, maybe we'll try to see if we can fill this bunker. I mean, we only, I don't want to say only. I mean, we're putting 1 million liters in this thing. So it must be able to hold like maybe 3 or 4. And it is just a little bit tight in here, trying to back in the trailer. And let me get the HUD up so we can see. We're already over our million, so we're going to get our usual 1,064,000 somewhere in there. If you can do quick math, you can see what's in the trailer. But yeah, so there's that 63666. I'm not sure I like the 666 part, but our chaff is in there, and it's 2% compacted. I'm on my way. So we'll just go over here and drop off our trailer. Yeah, I'm thinking about selling that animal trailer next time we need it. We'll buy the newer animal trailer in the mod hub. That's not bad, but that only holds 6 horses. The newer mod holds 9. Let's see. No, the plow is over here. We'll hook this up. We'll put our big Krone X away. Now, one thing I did notice since I was thinking about it, since this is under the plow section, even though this is a subsoiler, if you look at the HUD, I can actually use this subsoiler to create new fields. So we'll have to keep that in mind. This will be easier to use rather than a small plow, for sure. But I don't want to create new fields. we just need to manage the fields that we have. So we'll hire a worker for this. Make sure he's got the entire edge lip of the field here. And off he goes. And off we go. That's our... Nope, wrong one. This is our John Deere. For some reason, he stopped here. The buck stops here, apparently. So when you said you were done, you meant you just didn't want to continue anymore. Oh, because you're kind of stuck. Alright, I see the problem, because I can't do it either. Come on. Let me just make sure that is, yeah, that's down. That's up. If I get a running start. There she goes. Alright, let's get this guy back to work, hopefully. Are you all setting out there, dude? Can you manage to go? It's not your fault that they put a big, huge lip there, but, you know, as in real life. As in real life. Alright, so here is this guy. Let's put the HUD away first of all. Fold in the pipe. Fold in the header. And it's clean enough. I think we can put it away the way it is. Yeah, so by the time the John Deere finishes that field, this truck should have a good headway on our maize field, and he can start replanting some corn, and in about 2 days we'll harvest it once again. Close the door behind us. And now let's grab the Case tractor, which is it here? It's somewhere. That's the Massey Ferguson. I have no idea. I have no idea. That's our combine. There it is. Yep, I knew it was somewhere. Oh, that's right. It's got the stump grinder on it. Because we were trying to figure out if the tree was what was blocking us from putting down the horse paddock. And unfortunately, the tree is now gone, which I did not want to get rid of. But it's gone. And we still can't put the horse paddock down. So after the BGA, actually, you know what? We got a workshop right here. Let's see what kind of set of tires I can put on this thing before I bring it all the way over. And customize. Aha, there we go. Oh, it's $5,000. Well, $5,000 is $5,000. Easy come, easy go. But we can put dualies on the front and the backs. Off to the BGA. This should make compacting go a little bit easier. Is there dualies with weights? Customize. It's twin wheels. Rear twin wheels. Wide tires, standard. Wide tires with weights. Wheel weights. I think we'll just keep it with what we got. Having the extra wheels is going to compact it faster. I've been told the weights from 17, I think the test was done in 17, the weights didn't matter, but the wheels do. I have no idea. Like I said, I'm not really sure how to do a proper test on this, other than you would need something like course play to set up a course, so it does, you know, it's an even workspace. It's going to do the same thing over and over again. Rather than if someone were to try to do the test manually, you can say, well, you covered more area going back and forth, or time-wise. I have no idea. But anyways, I'll see you at the BGA and we'll start compacting. Alright, turn on the HUD. Here we are. So we're at 2%. And it's going to take a while. For sure. So while we got the guy, I assume it's a guy, plowing our cornfield, and we got the John Deere seeding that field, I'm going to do this for a while. When the John Deere's done seeding that field, I'll bring it back, and we'll see how far we've gotten. It is, well, look at that. The time is right at noon. Well, it's 11:59. but close enough to noon. So I'm running at real time. We'll see how far we get when the John Deere is done. Well, we're 10 minutes in, 10 after 12, and I'm right at 25%. So yeah, it's basically going to take me another half hour to compact this up to 100%, even with dually tires on this thing. So I'm not even sure that's making a difference, because that's what used to take me before. So I'm not really sure. But I figured I was going to go until I at least got to about 30%, and then take a break from doing this, because, you know, just hitting the gas pedals forward and backwards for, right now, 10 minutes already can get you kind of seasick, kind of, maybe. Motion sickness. Chaff sickness. Silage sickness. I don't know. But I really do hope Giants comes up with that patch soon for this BGA, because I don't want to say $200,000 isn't nice from getting all the corn off that one field, but there is a lot of work going into it. Yeah, we're hiring help to plow the field, we hire help to seed the field, and we hire some help to actually chaff it while we collect it and dump it. But I'm actually spending 40 minutes every time compacting it. So when we get our $360,000 from it like we should, it's going to be a lot better. Well, I hope that's what it will be. I don't know if Giants has any plans on changing the pricing at the BGA or what they plan on doing at the BGA. All they said was they forgot when they set the where you could adjust economy. They forgot to do the BGA. So my guess is that's, you know, they're going to make it so what you see on the economy page is what you actually get paid here. Alright, so how are our workers doing? It looks like our John Deere stopped again. Oh, man, what? He did? You did so well the first time, sir. I thought I was going to be done compacting chaff, and I was going to use a John Deere to do some work somewhere. But apparently not. But I do believe this is a section that sometimes they get stuck because there's like a quote-unquote object here. So let's see what happens when I hit hired help. Does he say object in the way? No, he doesn't. So I'm not sure what his major problem is here. We'll have to keep an eye on him. Keep an eye on that guy. And this tractor shut off while we're gone. Oh, a short time. Yeah, I did not see the message come up that the worker was done. I was like, I was watching the money, though, and I was like, it doesn't seem like I got 2 workers going, but I was happy with watching the money go down kind of slowly because we only had 1 worker going. Now, I do believe, as for the egg pallets that we've been kind of doing, there was another update today, so I guess I did not download it. I just saw it as the game was loading on the mod hub. Apparently now don't quote me on this, I just read it quickly, you can buy pallets that sell when you sell the eggs, and you can also buy pallets at the store that don't sell when you sell the eggs. So basically like reusable pallets. So I'll have to take a look at that myself, but I'm sure at some point the way they're updating that mod, eventually it might be you just got to put the pallet next to the eggs and they'll go onto the pallet themselves, which would be great. And now if only we can get an auto-loading pallet trailer, that would be even better for the wool and for the eggs. Well, we are at 33%. So that's a third of the way there. Well, we're a half hour in now. And I'm getting close to 70%. Yeah. But also, you know, I know it's roughly a half hour because we had to go take care of the John Deere. So maybe it's been more like 25 minutes or so. But you kind of get the idea that it takes a while to compact 1 million liters of chaff. Come on, courseplay. So, yeah, I used to, in 17, nothing but courseplay. I don't think I did chaff in silo bunkers until courseplay came along. Because I remember in 15 how much fun it was. Although for some reason in 15 I didn't mind it as much. I don't know why. But maybe I didn't do it as often. I was trying to remember in 15 I played on Bjornholm and I had a couple of fields that I was doing corn in next to the BGA. Alright, so there's 70%. I'm going to call that good for now. Now, the one thing I did forget to do before I should be plowing the cornfield, I should be putting some slurry down. And I did not. So we do not have a stage of fertilization just yet. So I do want to test something. So we're going to put one row of slurry down because, well, I got enough of it. It's free. But usually you cannot do 2 fertilization stages in a row. Now, I did test this on my test map for 19. But I did it with artificial fertilizer. And then I seeded with a horse seeder. And it did not count as 2 stages of fertilization because it sees it as 2 consecutive fertilization stages in a row, so you can't do it. That's why you're supposed to fertilize it before it's plowed, because when you plow it, it separates stages in a way. But I figured we tried anyways. I want to put down some slurry. And I want to try it again. I do have a full tank. Yes, I do. Alright, so we'll put down some slurry here. And when the John Deere comes over to do his thing, someone is blocked by an object. Oh, that's going to be the John Deere because I do believe our combine is over there. But let me get one row of this down. Anyways. And then when we bring the John Deere over, we'll see if it actually fertilizes it again. I don't think it will. It never used to that I can remember. Like I said, this slurry is free anyway, so what does it matter? So we'll put it down, and yeah, and I'll probably lose some fertilizer out of the seedrill as well, if it doesn't count for a second stage, because the seedrill will just put it down no matter what. But I do like putting this down before crops because you can see the light brown color compared to the dark color of the plowed area. But I only want to put down one row. Now if this does work, I'll have to stop the seeder and continue on putting some slurry down. Make sure that folds in. I want to take that road sign out. The town will not be happy with me if I keep taking down the road signs. Oh, that's weird. That looks like grass. It looks like grass in the cornfield up ahead. Interesting texture. I don't know what's causing that because it's plowed and put slurry down, so now it thinks it's a grass field when it's out of render. I have no idea what that's about, so we'll just ignore that. And how much is in my tank now? Yeah, the digestate almost filled back up from the silage that we put in. Alright, so let's go over here. Yep, he's right next to the combine, so we'll get right in the combine. Yeah, this we will take. Where is my dirt road? Probably not the best approach to get down to the oats. The oats are going to be the next thing that we harvest, I do believe. Yep, here's the dirt road that'll bring us on down. I think I better get in cab for this little ride, or else it's going to be hard to see from all the trees that we're passing. But probably not the best idea to be taking a $500,000 harvester down and with a, what's that, $90,000 header in tow on a bumpy dirt road on a cliff's edge. It's okay, it's insured. Something happens to it. And just like that, as I parked up the combine, the John Deere finished his job. So now we're going to find out if double fertilization is a thing. Like I said, I did try it on the test map, and I always seem to meet this train at this intersection. But what I did in the test map is I took the artificial fertilizer spreader, spread down a field, and then I took this seed drill and seeded the field, and it did not fertilize it for a second stage. So we'll see what happens now. And I better switch to a crop type because I'm probably going to forget when I get there. Corn, thank you very much. No one saw me clip the back of that van, right? Anyone? No one? Good. Because I didn't. Looks like the John Deere could use some repair. And actually some fuel as well. I think I'll do that now. And the seed drill probably might need some repair as well. Even though I got the dirt on slow, this repair thing, holy smokes, it comes up quite often. Yes, some diesel fuel would be good for the tractor. As we watch the money go down. So yeah, I'm at 70% on the chaff, so I'll finish compacting that later on. And then cover it up. Now the one thing I was thinking of when I was doing it is, I got enough digestate, but I don't think it'll work. I don't think I can dump silage out of a loading wagon at the barn. I think it has to be bales. I'm not too sure on that. But if the price is better, I'll repair that for almost $2,000. If the price is better at the barn, I mean, we're putting the silage in the loading wagon anyways. I may bring it over to the barn and see if I can sell it, because like right now, I haven't checked the prices in ages because we're at the BGA. Where are we? So the price is actually equal. Well, not actually equal because we're only getting $200. So $365 at the barn. So, but I don't think you can dump silage out of a loading wagon at the barn. But oh yeah, our seed drill condition 0. $800 to repair that. There, so our John Deere is fixed. Full of fuel. Our seed drill is fixed. So we'll come around here, like so. Now if we go to this page here, so you can see I put one stage of fertilization down. We'll see what happens here. Actually, I can just walk over it. It says 100%. It says 100%, dude. No, come here. Can I outrun a tractor? In real life, I could probably run that far and then pass out. I'm going to block you. How about that? We'll turn you off right there. I'm going to turn you off. There, you're good. You're good. So to finish the episode, I think what we'll do is we'll spread some slurry down. I think is he done plowing? Well, he might be by the time we get there. So we're going to spread some of the slurry down, and that way we don't have to worry about fertilizing it again. Although the field is looking awfully weird with that green. It looks like grass when you're at a distance. It'll be easy to see where I spread the slurry that way. But yeah, let's go dump some wonderful slurry from the beautiful BGA plant. And hopefully the guy with the plow will be done by the time we get to the other end of the field. Well, this is working out rather well, other than this weird thing that the field looks like there's grass growing in it until I get to a certain render range. That is rather interesting. I did not notice that before when I put slurry down, but I didn't put it down on a plowed field. I put it down on a harvested field. But I think next time this silage is ready, I may take a loading wagon over to the barn just to see if I can sell silage right out of the loading wagon into the barn. Maybe some of you have already tried that and already know, but last I knew you couldn't do that. But then again, I've learned a couple things that were apparently always a thing. Like, I didn't know you could just use your combine harvester and dump right into a silo, but apparently that was a thing. Refuel vehicle? Really? You ran out of fuel when you got done? Oh man, that is going to suck. That is going to suck. Oh, I'll have to take care of that somehow. I wonder if I reset the vehicle, does it put a little bit of fuel into it? No wait, I got to go into garage. Nope, see, no wait, I gotta go to here. No, wait, here? It's been a while since I've done this. No, yeah, okay, I'm in the wrong. If I reset, could not return the vehicle to it because it's in use. Am I still got a hired helper on it? How about if I disconnect? Now can I? Cannot return the vehicle tool because it is in use. Interesting. Well, I'll figure that all out later. Let me get back to... I need to finish spraying our field here. I can't believe that ran out of fuel as I got done with the field. I'm curious, do I have... where's the one... Field info... No, not that one. Plate loading, crop to periodic plowing, off, 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 off. Helper refill fuel, off. Okay. Yeah, something I'll have to take care of afterwards. I'll figure something out. I don't want to buy a whole fuel tanker just to refuel it because I was stupid enough not to put fuel into it. Live and learn. Live and learn. But we got our guy seeding that field, as you probably saw on the map. Double fertilization, so that works out well. He did finish plowing this field. I'm going to finish putting some slurry down, and I'll take care of that situation there. But that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode. I appreciate you watching as always, and I'll catch you next time in Ravenport. But until then, have a good one.